We've had a gentleman exploring a disused mine shaft here at Chewton, and in the process he's fallen about 35 metres vertically down the shaft, and we've had to extricate him from the mine shaft. So the Bendigo-based Oscar 1 Mine Rescue, they've sent crews in. They were able to send a crew in through the shaft that he was in.
The first call came that there was actually two people in the mine that have dropped down the shaft and fallen down, and so SES and all the other agencies responded to that. It eventuated, we only had one gentleman who roughly about 70 years of age that had dropped vertically down the shaft, about 35 metres.
When the kids all came running out saying, "Get out, get out, get out," that was it. We did a head count, found out who was missing, and just immediately got on the phones, radios, and contacted people. They got everyone here straight away.
I carried out some communication as the word came in at the approach of the emergency services, and that was the only time that I went into the mine shaft to let Simon, who was sort of keeping watch at the top of the drop where the man went down. He wouldn't leave that situation. He was in contact with the fellow that slipped in, and so I kept on going in and keeping him up to date on what the developments were outside. But it happened very simply, very easily. It didn't crumble, it's just loose footing, and could be very easily happen to anybody. Just misjudged his footing, and too late, down he went. It all happened that quick that the people behind him were barely aware of what had taken place.
We've been able to lift him vertically up the shaft and then bring him out horizontally up to a lower level. The Oscar 1 Mine Rescue was set up by CFA about 15 years ago, and there's a lot of disused mine shafts as well as working mines in the Bendigo region, and they get a few jobs a year, and this is not an uncommon thing. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of shafts in this area.
Yes, it was a good combined effort working with Oscar 1, which we've done in the past, and that training that we've done together in the past always shows out when the reality occurs, where an unfortunate incident occurs. But working together with CFA, Oscar 1 and all the other services that were here on the day got the outcome that we were looking for.
They handled it very well, and they were familiar with the mine. Apparently they'd rescued a dog from here sometime previous, and they knew of the other horizontal shaft that ran in lower down, which gave better access to where the fellow was laying at the bottom of the vertical shaft.
This area is littered with mine shafts, and I think this is a valuable lesson to everybody that just don't go in there. Whilst the entrance to the shaft shows to be nice and level, there was a very nasty drop at the end, and from the information that I've received from the rescue team is that potentially the gentleman could have fallen a lot further. So the message is, don't go into mine shafts. It's not worth it. No matter how attractive it looks and how exciting it looks, the risks you're taking are far too great, and we just strongly encourage people, stay on the outside, have a look. Do not go inside abandoned mine shafts. They're too dangerous. We notified all the other emergency services via our communication centre to come out here and basically do an assessment for us, and then we called in Oscar 1, the mine rescue team, as you've heard from the other people. But the main thing is that these groups work very, very well together. They showed a really good coordinated response, and reinforced the comments of some of the other commanders that the majority of the people who are out here are volunteers.
Basically, to do the rescue, police were in overall control. The Oscar 1 team had a team of 5 in the higher shaft and another team of 5 in the lower shaft. And they were supported with SES and other CFA local brigades here. And so it was very much a joint effort, and we've had helicopter crew, paramedics and local ambulance. So combined we've had a crew of about 50 people here.
It's supposed to be at the 40th wedding anniversary tonight, but these sort of things come up, and that's what we do.
On his 40th wedding anniversary, and he and quite a few of his crew are actually supposed to be celebrating that anniversary tonight, but they've given up their time to come out and help the community, which is absolutely fantastic. And the result that we got was the result we were looking for, was safely rescued. It's good to see that our community has got these people to rely on, because they're absolutely fantastic in what they do.